Hello, fellow comic book ones. This is Nauman, and this is my co-host Vampirilla. I had a contest going, and I found something out that it's not going to be fair if a whole bunch of people participate. Luckily, not many people participated. I'm going to declare the winner and give this comic book away today, and give answer to the contest questions. There's 13 questions, has to deal with paying homage to certain art, comic book covers paying homage to certain art. So let's get into it.
Oh, what fun we're going to have together.
All right, very first thing I'm going to do is to announce the winner. Winner is DC Irish. Hey DC, I had to cut this contest short because way I structured this contest, I could see being very unfair when there's a lot of participant. Um, thank goodness there was only you and a few others who made couple answer couple of them, but you answered most, and so you won. If I continue this longer, I think there's unfairness will creep in, so I pull the video. Um, Please provide your address. I'll provide my email address right here, like this, right here. Namen@namen.org. And you could send me email and I'll send it right to you. And I will pack it nice, with the blue tape, with the Gemini box. I know you're very critical of packaging. You'll give me A+, I swear. now, now let's go ahead and describe what the contest was about and compare your answer to my answer, and give the viewers, rest of the comic book ones, what comic books I got and what homages each one of these comic book pay tributes to. I have 13 books to go through, so let's go through it real quick. Very first comic book, I got this from Dollar Bin. For dollar, man, this is awesome, man. And I thought it was very appropriate. If you give it all away on the cover, no one will buy the comic. That's not how it works in comic book, okay? Maybe in the books, but not the comic book. In comic book, what we call cover buy. So when you're buying comic books and you call it cover buy, you're buying it because of a cover. You don't care what's inside. And this particular comic book, I didn't care what's inside. I just bought for the cover. It's awesome cover, front and back. Look at that, black and white sketch. Awesome. For $1, that's just amazing. For $1, all that art. And of course, this is paying homage to DC said it right. Venus de Milo, right? Am I pronouncing that right? Whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know. This is art. It's in the painting. When you go to a museum, you see these things. Kids see it. It's art. Okay. So yeah, there you go. She even wants to cover her up with the cover. Very appropriate. Okay. Next. Of course, I saw this on 16 Chapel in Italy. DC got that right too. Michelangelo's 16 Chapel. Not 16, Sistine Chapel. My pronunciation. Quickly, let's. There's some images that should be ignored here. But yeah. DC got this right too, I think. This is my opinion, by the way. The scene from Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire and Kristen Dunst. I agree with him. I think, but I guess there could be a comic book prior to this, but I don't know of any. So this is the best answer I got. This is the best answer DC got. I love this cover. Again, this is a pure cover buy. I thought this was a dollar bin buy, but it could be bought from It could be bought from $3.99. It could be bought from Midtown Comics, but I did pay a discount when they were having dollar sale and stuff. So yeah, and this was one of my uh, arcade game that I want to get. Of course, DC got this right too, Donkey Kong, right? This is paying homage to Donkey Kong, and I want this particular game full size in my man cave. Galaga, this one, Pac-Man, yeah. Stray Dogs had a bunch of homage cover for horror movies. Dracula was one of them. DC got this right too. So far, 5 out of 5. DC got it right. DC Irish. Dracula, yeah. Bram Stoker's Dracula. I decided not to put all the Stray Dogs. It would have been boring, I thought. Shang-Chi. You see the reflection here with Wolverine? DC say Wolverine cover, but I don't know the number. Well, this is a tricky one. Hold on, I need to get a beer. I'm getting a little dry. Cheers, guys. That's a little reverse, but that's okay. It's a Hulk comic book, issue number 340. The reflection here is that Hulk is angry, so is Wolverine. The reflection on his claw. Here, reflection of Wolverine angry, and Shang-Chi is also angry. So yeah, I thought that was paying tribute or homage to it. This cover right here. I would like to get that one. It's very expensive. This one I got from a little below cover price from Midtown Comics. This one not expensive. Let me go back and review these comic books. Stray Dog was a cheap. I mean, what it should be a little. It could get expensive, but all these are so far dollar bins, cheap buys. Cover, at least a cover price, a little below cover price. This was also dollar buy. I don't intend to even read this book. I just got it because it was such an iconic image that it was paying tribute to. The font. What does that font remind you of? Superman and the Amazing Spider-Man. Same tower, all the cityscape down here. You see? Same tower. I don't know why this is not more iconic than it is. This is first crossover between DC and Marvel. They got their top superheroes on this cover. Spider-Man versus Superman. How is this not more iconic? This comic book in mint condition only going for like $150. I don't know. Mine's not mint condition, so probably $20. I don't know. But anyway. Now this. I paid $9-10 for this one, that's above cover price, but it was okay. I bought it from eBay. I got it because this little bubbles right in here. She's not even Jane, she's Gwen, and she says, "Face it, Tiger, you just lost the jackpot." Now this was paying homage to. She got red hair. This was paying homage to. Gwen has blonde hair. Anyway, this was paying homage to Amazing Spider-Man issue 42. And I would not care to get this comic book unless it had this panel in it. It has this panel in it, and the panel says, "Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot." Mary Jane. That's Mary Jane. Such a confidence, such a strong woman. Man, just for this panel, I will buy this comic book. I wouldn't pay $100-some for it, but you know, I would buy this comic book at low grade. Even I want that, but I don't have it. Anyway, yeah, awesome book. Now, oh, DC, was it DC right on that one? I think DC was saying first Carnage Spider-Man. No, that wasn't. It's Mary Jane, you know. Homage. Okay, the next one I think he said I don't know, but I think he meant Marvel Civil War on this one. There was a two group of people fighting against each other. No, this is if you see the cover, you'll see the homage. There you go. Again, I don't know why this is not a more iconic than it should be. You got exact same pose, by the way, right? Colossus and the Cyclops have the exact same pose as these two other characters here. These two guys. In the center, you got this. I don't know who this guy is. I don't care. I just bought this because it was paying homage to this comic book. I got this one, by the way. I got this particular comic book, but I think it should be, you know, worth more and more valuable than, more iconic than the other ones. You got Professor X. He got out of his chair and he's betraying them. And to me, this particular cover, you know, tells the exact same story that's in my head when I was a little kid. You got these, you know, original characters from X-Men that you're very loyal to because you love them, and then you got these brand new characters. They're so cool looking, you know, Colossus, and they look so cool. The Storm, the Wolverine, they look so cool. And Wolverine is like, you know, trying to, you know, trying to get at Jean Grey, and you know, the Cyclops is a boyfriend girlfriend with Jean Grey, you know, and you want to be loyal to these guys, but these guys look so cool, and you feel guilty for liking these guys a little bit better than these guys. You know, the child's mind, you know, going through this, and this cover exactly portrays that. You know, they have to fight to death, and one of them will die, you know, and you feel guilty. And that's right there. It's all right there, you know. And Xavier has to choose. Yeah, well, anyway, that's that. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing. DC got this one right. Well, he on his second try. First time he said no. Yeah, I don't know, but 10,000 BC, Raquel Welch. Well, close. 1 million BC, year BC, Raquel Welch. This particular cover was with the black and white poster, big size, was in Shawshank Redemption movie too, by the way. And this is Rogue in a Savage, I think it was called, the storyline called Savage Land, X-Men Savage Land story. Yeah, that's just classic. Greg Horn is the artist on this one. Excellent job, excellent art, and captures that exact pose without a spear. She don't have a spear. She has a spear, but all these dinosaurs at the back. Yeah, nice. Now this one is very subjective. My friend didn't think this was a homage to the next image, the Spider-Woman image. This one, very controversial image. My next video, I'm going to do, maybe next one or two video, I'm going to do why I buy controversial comic book and don't feel guilty about it. I'll discuss that next time. But this is very controversial. And what's his name? This artist right here, Milo Manara. He was, you know, tagged as being sexist and whatnot. I thought that pose was paying homage to this pose. Now this title sort of covered it up, but the original image had that right there. I mean, I could see why people are, you know, but it's art still, you know. No censoring art is my view, but all right, this one I couldn't find homage of this particular image. I thought it was some kind of football movies like No Dollars 40, Longest Yard. I mean, because she's holding football. It's in the locker room. These are two guys instead of Vampirella and Resanya meets Betty and Veronica. I thought that was funny. I got this from Midtown Comics. I had a discount. I bought it, and I bought the other couple too. But this is the closest image I could find. I could $0 40, and this one maybe seemed like tough. Maybe they had a couple like that, or some book cover or movie cover poster, but I couldn't find it. This is another book I bought. Again, Resanya and Vampirella meet Betty and Veronica. It was funny. But this image right here, where they're surfing, two surfers. Is that Betty being upset? Anyway, let's see. There are two persons surfing, but it's nothing like that. I don't think this is from paying homage to this one. But this one right here, I think this is the closest one I could find. Jeff Rosnock, he mentioned something about Archie's Sugar. Maybe that's... Anyway, these are two persons surfing, one of them trying to be on the shoulder. So I thought that maybe that was paying homage to, but that's the closest one I could find. So these two books, if you could find it, you got extra 3 points for it. Nobody cared to guess, so not even DC couldn't guess that one. I couldn't guess that one. These are the closest image I got. Anyway, that was what the homage contest is all about. I'll try to formulate better contest structure when I get more homage books, in the future, and maybe I have a more participant. Maybe I'll do a live video. Anyway, that's it was fun though. It was fun making this video and collecting these particular comic books. Again, thanks for participating, DC Irish. Please go ahead and send me your address, and I'll send the book to you. What is that book right here? The Vampirella book. Anyway, till next time, I'm out.